Okay, now that we know what the equilibrium expression is, we want to know how to calculate the constant. So in a given problem, we're going to be given usually a chemical reaction and concentrations at equilibrium, which means we need to come up with our own equilibrium expression, reactants over products. Not to forget, the coefficients are the powers of each of these. Plug in your values, and we get that the constant is 136. What does that really mean? What that simply means is that the products are going to be favored, meaning that there's going to be a higher amount of products than reactants. Another chemical equation. This time we're going to give you the equilibrium expression, and we want to find out what's the pressure of this compound here. So this is, again, very similar to any kind of reaction you've ever done where you're trying to solve for X given a example. So you start off with your equilibrium expression of your products over your reactants, and we're trying to solve for the concentration of NOBr. So I'm going to multiply these both on the other side and take the square root. This will give me my concentration of NOBr. Now, one of the things that comes up that's not often put is that this needs to be at ATM, at equilibrium, not torr, pascals, millimeters of mercury, any of those other ones, only in atmospheres, because of course that's going to change our values. So with these pressure ones, you need to have them in atmospheres first. That's why they're translated down here, plugged in here. Here's our Kp times our nitrogen monoxide times our bromine. Don't forget the squared. Make sure you do this correctly in your calculator as well. Square root gives us our concentration in atmospheres of NOBr. Not much more to say about this. The fact that you're solving for these types of things, you need to be able to do your equilibrium expression, feel comfortable with solving for the variable, plugging it in, making sure you know it's in atmospheres, not in anything else. And that's about it. Come in with any kind of questions and you get some work on these on Pearson.